then put them on the side.
Hi guys, it's Charlene. Today, guys, I just wanted to come on and celebrate my channel's 1 year birthday. Woo! Yes, guys, it's been 1 year since I've been on YouTube, and what best for me to come on and just chit chat with you guys while I do my makeup. Now, I'm not going anywhere, and I did my brows offline, and I'm slowly getting back into makeup. So if I make a mistake or I don't look like the other girlies, that's okay. I'm just getting back into my first one of my first loves, which is makeup. I used to do it all the time. I used to be so passionate about it. I have a trunk full of old makeup that I need to throw away, and I'm hoarding it. Why? I don't know. But guys, I'm so happy to have made it to 1 year on YouTube. Now, I don't have 50,000 videos on there for the simple fact because I started my channel and then I started to record. And when I started to record, um, I didn't tell anybody. I kind of just did it. I got a few acquaintances along the way that would encourage me to do it, and but I find that after a while, it became like, here's a little bit, and do the rest on your own. So, you know, let's start. I'm doing my brows. So I am just right now using the La Roche-Posay 100 SPF. I'm using that, girlies, because I just want to stay hydrated and make sure that everything is good as far as the sun. Okay, so we're going to massage that in. La Roche-Posay SPF 100. I've always used 100. For my body, I use the Neutrogena 100. You can get that at Walmart. All right. And so let's start from the beginning. Why did I start YouTube? Basically, I started YouTube because I loved it. I love watching other people. People have been telling me for years, girl, you need to start a YouTube. You're here, there, everywhere, and I'm sure people would love to see what you're doing, and how you get around and just how you enjoy life. And it wasn't always like that. I had a life previous to this. I had a life. Okay, let's say this. Um, I was always adventurous, right? But as I was becoming adventurous, life happened, right? So if you see me looking here, there's a mirror right here that I am trying to, use. So life got a little adventurous for me, and I started or attempted to start a family, and life went a different direction for me. If you know, you know. Life went a different direction for me. So I started with that, and then you know that didn't work out, and so I had to move on to going back to the life that I love. Okay, so this is how it started. I always was an adventurous girl, but you know, I always wanted the white picket fence and the 1.5 kids and the so-called American dream, right? Or the so-called dream, right? Fine. And I wanted that. Which girl doesn't want that, right? So life went that way, and I kind of just put my what I wanted, my adventurous side, on hold because I am now a unit. I am not by myself anymore, and I had to put the other person first, right? So I did the whole thing. When I say the whole thing, without going into too much detail, I did the whole shebang, all 10 toes down, 10 fingers down, 10 eyelashes down, and that was my life. And I was okay with that because, that's what the girls want. I don't care what the girls say today. Ultimately, you want the white picket fence, the 2.5 kids, and the wherever you are, dream. It doesn't have to be America, it could be somewhere else. But just a dream, right? And so after I found myself in a situation where that was no longer my reality, I decided to go back to my first love. And my first love was traveling. I love traveling. If you know me outside of YouTube, because I do have family and friends that watch my videos, if you know me outside of YouTube, you know that I don't play to get on a plane. Okay? I don't play to get on the plane. I don't play to pack a suitcase in the nick of time and be at the airport gates like where we're going. Will book the hotel when I get there. I'm that type of girl. I'm ready. So that is what led me into YouTube. After going through that event or that major event, I became fearless. Really, I became fearless. I began posting. I began doing what I was scared of for the majority of my life. I began jumping headfirst in pretty much a lot of things. What was there to kill me? I mean, I'm not putting myself in harm's way, but what would kill me? Not trying. So we started to try everything. We mean me. And I was fearless. And YouTube was one of those things. I decided that I was going to start a YouTube, document my journeys wherever I go, and I am, oh my gosh, YouTube has done so much. And I'm not even a big YouTuber. Let me tell you what YouTube has done. YouTube has opened my eyes to different things. YouTube has let me broaden my horizons to different things. I'm not gonna go into what I do for a living, but it's pretty safe, right? All right, let me start my makeup because I'm starting to look like a raccoon. It's pretty safe. It's pretty day to day. And YouTube is not like that. YouTube, you're hot today, you're not hot tomorrow. You got to start thinking outside the box and thinking about things that you wouldn't probably normally do. Now, given I do things that people wouldn't normally do. So, I have to think outside that box, right? So that is essentially why I started YouTube. I wanted the challenge. And granted, what have I learned being 1 year on YouTube? I've learned to be organic. I've learned to not sweat the small stuff. And these are things that you don't have to be on YouTube to learn, but I'm telling you, this is what I learned. I travel a lot. And even the other day, I wasn't able to get on one of my flights. I missed one of my flights. And the old me would probably be like, oh my God, I missed my flight. And, panicking about it and stuff. And this new me is like, okay, what's next? Where else can we go? Let's go look on the board and see what other flight we can jump on for this money and enjoy it. I mean, just taking life by the horns. And this is what also YouTube has done for me. And I keep on guessing whether I'm going to say this or not. YouTube has taught me to let my channel grow organically. I've had people that help me along the way, give me some advice, but I realize it's every man for themselves type of deal. It almost mimics the I've never been in the music industry, but it almost to what people say about the music industry, it almost mimics that. It almost mimics like, oh, I'm not gonna help you because I don't want you to get a step ahead of me, or I don't have the time to help you, or you're too small of a YouTuber for me to waste my time. Stuff like that. I mean, nobody has ever said that to my face. But I'm just guessing that's how it is. You're smaller, you don't have a big following, you're essentially the underdog. So what I have learned is let your channel grow organically. You know what I mean? I'm doing this because it's absolutely fun. I love to take out my camera and show you guys parts of Jamaica. I have Punta Cana on my vlog now. You guys know I got my braces in Punta Cana. And there were so many questions on that. So many people concerned, like, are they fashion braces? No, they're real braces, and I do go to get them tightened every 6 weeks. So it's so informational. It's so informational. And I'm veering off the topic here, but essentially, that is why I started YouTube after a traumatic season in my life. I became fearless, and I think I can do anything. There are several things down the pike that I have been doing now, too, that would be considered very masculine, but I'm doing it because I'm not afraid anymore. You remember that Home Alone?
Hey, I'm not afraid anymore. I said I'm not afraid anymore. Do you hear me? I'm not afraid.
That's me. I'm just not afraid anymore. I mean, what can seriously happen, or who can come on here and comment and hurt me more than I've ever been hurt before? Been there, been there. So I have a broad back, literally and figuratively. Um, you know, people are in different stages in their life, and sometimes they come on here and they unleash their unhappiness on innocent influencers who are just doing what they love. So essentially, why I started YouTube is because I became fearless and I decided to just take control of what I could with the grace of God, basically. It's not like I don't want help, but I don't want that issue of um, dependence or where to go from here. I've had people the likes of It's Shauna helping me. And let me tell you, she was so genuine with her help. Her channel name is That's Shauna, DATZSHAWNA. Okay. Her Instagram is That Shauna too. I think it's That Shauna on Instagram as well. Okay. And she has given me a wealth of knowledge. She has been transparent. She has definitely been a friend in this whole YouTube journey. So, Shauna, if you're watching this, thank you for being genuine. Thank you for being kind. And thank you for showing me exactly what I needed to do. Guys, I've just been doing my eyes and not showing you. This is the Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in deep for my under eye. I also used the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and it is in the number 40 Caramel. And then for the foundation that I put on, it's MAC Studio Fix with SPF 15, and it's NC50. Okay, so the next thing is, guys, I didn't write anything down, so if I sound like I'm jumping all over the place, I am, because I didn't write anything down, right? Um, the next thing, how did I come up with It's Charlene? So I'm the youngest of seven kids. Yes, seven between my parents. I have more brothers on my father's side. They are just as much as my brothers as my mother and father, the brothers that I have between my mother and my father. So I have seven. I'm the youngest of seven. and my sisters and I sound alike on the phone, right? And so every time I would call my mom does not know which one of us it is. So every time without failure, I would call my mom would say, "Who is this?" And I would have to announce myself, "It's Charlene." And it just became something that I found myself saying over and over and over. Because granted, we call our mom every day. My mom lives overseas, and we call our mom every day. And so multiple times a day, I have to say, "It's Charlene. It's Charlene. Don't you know my voice? It's Charlene." But granted, everyone that has ever come in contact with me and my sisters, or my sisters and I, and have called us on the phone, they do not know us apart. We sound alike, right? So that's how the name came about. It's Charlene. I always have to announce myself to my mom. She doesn't know which one of us it is. And so, in real life, we don't sound alike, but on the phone, we do. So that's how It's Charlene came about. Being here for a year, another thing that I've learned is to grant yourself grace. Okay? Grant yourself grace. Do not beat up on yourself. If you go back and search my channel, I started just a couple 60 views or 50 views or what have you. And then I went to Jamaica on this epic flight. American Airlines started a line from Miami Airport to OCJ, which stands for Ocho Rios, Jamaica, but it's in Buscabel. I know somebody's going to come for me in the comments. It's in Buscabel, but it's pronounced OCJ for the airport code Ocho Rios. And so I bought myself a first class flight to um, experience that first flight down. It was a time. If you want to see it, it's in the cards right here. Go and see it. It's my most watched video. And I had the likes of meeting the Jamaica counselor for Southern Miami, Mr. Oliver Mayer. I was able to meet the mayor of the not the district, but the area of St. Mary where I'm from, and that's Robert Montague. And so people loved it. People loved it. Jamaicans were excited and they watched. Okay. Right now it's clocking 16,000. And that's my best video yet. Under a year, I think I only have 6 videos on my YouTube channel, and this one was a whammy for me. 16,000 people and counting. And so I was taking it in, and people were congratulating me and thinking, "Hey, it's up from here." And then the next video didn't do so well. And then the following didn't do so well. And I'm traveling and I'm going to Punta Cana and I'm spending money, okay? And it's okay because I would have done it without being on YouTube. But, don't kill yourself because your next video doesn't hit a million, or it doesn't hit 20K, or it doesn't hit 16K. It's okay. You love what you're doing. Make sure that you love what you're doing. That's number one. And number two, make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons. You're doing it because you want to share. You're doing it because you like fashion. You're doing it because you like makeup. You're doing it because you like hair, and not necessarily counting down the days till you hit 4,000 subscribers, or what is it, 1,000, or is it 4,000 watch hours, or 1,000 subscribers, because you will be disappointed, you will lose your encouragement and all of that. I knew that going in. I've watched enough videos and see enough encouraging videos to know that, just do it because you love it, right? So that's where I am. Guys, the other thing I've learned being on YouTube is that the people that started with you are not necessarily the people that's going to end with you. When I first started, I had so many people like my friends like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you did it. You did it. You finally started YouTube. I'm going to be watching. Even the closest people to me that I thought I was going to get support from, people that I have supported and people that, I have been there for um, throughout my life that I thought would never miss a video. Um, I've called them and they've been like, oh, I haven't catched up. And okay, just one, just one person I kind of felt a way about because, I never drop the ball. I never drop the ball with this person. And I was hoping that he or she would um, make sure that the support was there. If it's even to watch and comment, that the support was there. And it was not. The person was, you know, lifing, doing their own thing, enjoying their own life, and had totally forgot about, supporting me. And I felt away, but then I stepped out of it. Nobody owes you anything in this life, not even your parents. When you get to a certain age, not even your parents owe you anything in this life. You are solo dolo, okay? You are solo dolo in this life. And, you have to do your best and your part to make sure that your life is the best that it can be. No one is going to do that for you. And that ties into that dependency that I was talking about. I did not want to be dependent. And I snapped out of that really quick and realized that this is your channel. This is your doing. This is all your work. I.e., if you would see this room right now full of equipment, this is your work. This is not their work. Do what you love, do the best at what you can do. And whoever is on the bandwagon, great. Whoever falls off, they're meant to fall off. Okay. So that's another thing that I learned. Don't take it personal if one of your closest people or one of your closest friends has stopped watching, has stopped clicking, subscribe, has stopped sharing, has stopped doing everything that they were so excited to do for you in the beginning. It's going to change and it's okay. It's okay. One of the next things is it's hard. It's hard. Yes, guys, it's hard. It's a real job. It's a real, what I said, it's a real job. It's a real job, guys. It's not play. It's not something that you can and I'm guilty of this. I started my channel, it's doing so well, and I have started to let other things get in the way. Of course, I have a career that I am locked into currently right now, and this is my hobby. This is what I love. This is what I love to do. And it's another job. It really is. And I have to be very transparent. It is not something that you can be like, okay, I'll video today, I won't video tomorrow. Oh Lord. I'll video today, but I won't video tomorrow. And no, you have to be consistent. I am guilty of this right at this moment because I have not been consistent. As you guys could see, the last vlog I put up was being in Punta Cana, and I've been to Punta Cana twice since. So I have tightened my braces twice since. And Sunday, you're just going to get, or last Sunday, is what you're going to get as my first tightening. And it's not really, So that's one of the things that you need to stay on top of. And before I started this, a lot of people that I watch was talking about consistency and being consistent and choosing a date to post. And it is real. But one part of me said, listen, I want a genuine audience. If I'm going to post, I want to make sure that my people are there. But understand that YouTube, follows an algorithm, and you have to follow sort of your own algorithm. And luckily, or yeah, if you're lucky or if you're blessed, let's put it that way, it'll catch. Your video will catch, and people will start to watch, and people will stay interested depending on who you are. Okay, guys, I am not a lash girl, so I won't be putting any lashes on, but I find that this mascara, I'm sorry, let me just go over the products that I was using. So I did my foundation, and then I did my bronzing with um, by Makeup by Mario. It's in deep dark. That's my bronzing there. And then I went on top with the Old Faithful Ben Nye Olive Sand. And then I went in with this NYX blush color. It's called Red Riot by NYX. And I went with that over the cheeks and over my cheekbones. And for granted, guys, I'm only saying this because this is what I learned, but I'm learning every day. Like, for instance, my family watches my YouTube videos, and sometimes I'll get a text to my phone. You talked too much in this video. You talked too much in this video, you know? Somebody said to me, um, I don't see you. My very first video, I think I went to Sands in Jamaica. Sands is a beach event. And somebody texted me and said, I don't think the party scene fits you. That's not what you should be vlogging. Um, Another person said, you should be doing like a garden and flowers. And that's another thing, guys. Don't allow people to tell you what to film. Right now, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I do not have a niche. I said it. I do not have a niche. Everyone on YouTube says, have a niche, have a niche. You should have a niche. Do a niche. Make sure you know your niche. There's the niche, 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 niche. I don't have a niche. I do what I'm doing. I record what I'm doing. I record where I'm going. I record what feels good. Um, I record what makes sense to me. I record what I think people want to see as well, but it's not my end all be all. I am being totally natural. I am being totally, I know you guys hear different versions. You hear patois, you hear my standard English, you hear my New York accent comes out sometimes when I say New York. um, you hear a little bit of Ebonics. That is just what makes Charlene. I love to do impressions of different uh, accents. Now I'm not good at it, but I love to do impressions of different accents. But those four that you hear are genuinely a part of Charlene. So you'll hear it jump out here and there. Some people listen to me talk and they're saying, "You're not from America. Where are you from?" I get that all the time, guys. So when you hear me switch up, it's not being unauthentic. It's just the many parts of Charlene. Just be organic, record what you want to record. But let's say you love hair and hair is what you want to do. Do your hair. If makeup is what you want to do your makeup. If clothing is what you want to do your clothing. As a matter of fact, when I'm completely finished with my makeup here, guess what I'm going to do? My first try on haul for my second package from Shein. This is the second time I bought from Shein. It came late because I'm going to show you guys, I got rid of everything in my closet. My style has changed. And that's another thing that happened with all of these changes that have happened in my life. My style has changed. I'm a heavier girl. So all the designers are not making fupa friendly or heavy friendly prints. They're all loud and colorful and floral and mature, and I'm just not there yet. I would still say I'm on the younger side, and I want to depict that in my clothing. So guess what? I packed everything up and my closet is empty. I doubt I have 5 outfits in my closet right now. So what I did is that I ordered from Shein, and my next video is going to be showing you 3 dresses that I really like from Shein. Fupa friendly. Okay? So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. But before I do, let's put on a little yipstick. As my baby niece would say, yipstick. I want yipstick. So let's put on a little yipstick. And this is a NYX matte lip liner called Club Hopper. Guys, you can still find these things in Ulta and Sephora, mostly Ulta. And it needs sharpening. Okay, and I'm gonna do Satin Cream from Colored Rain Cosmetics. Kind of blend that in and give myself a muted magenta look. Right? It kind of matches the taupe eyes, very subtle cheeks. I'm doing this because it's mostly for night. I usually wear dark lips at night, like, blush at night. Guys, like I tell you, I am not a guru. I'm just a girl that likes to put on a little makeup now and then and head out the door. So this is my head out the door. This is my head out the door, go hang out with my friends type of makeup. Guys, if you see a difference in quality, this is a different phone. My other phone's full. And so the camera is on the list of the things that I need to get for my YouTube channel. I am investing in myself and investing in my craft. And yeah, so with that said, I'm going to use my last item. This is the Milani Make It Last Original Natural Finish 16-hour wear. And I'm gonna spray that all over my face and we will be done. Guys, this little fan, it's so powerful. Listen. I got it from Five and Below and it lasts all night. I bought 3. Okay, the other 2 are in Jamaica. I just came back from Jamaica and a couple days ago, and I took a lot of the clothes that I don't want down, so I will be donating that to a women's shelter by the time I get back. And I'm starting over with my closet. I'm starting over. It's gonna be expensive, so it's gonna be done in phases because I am still traveling. So guys, all I have to say is thank you so much for sticking with me from my first video in September all the way till now. My channel was open in July, hence it's my channel's birthday. And I want to thank all my family and friends who just loved on me, even especially my family. My family, they're very private people, and they have encouraged me so much in my YouTube journey. My sisters, my mom, even opinionated and want to tell me what to post. I just want to thank my family. I want to thank them because they are super private people. They have always been private people, and this is out of the box for them, but they have been there for me. They have supported me. They have given me their ideas. They have texted me encouraging words. And so I want to thank each and every member of my family. You all guys know who you are, for encouraging me in this journey. I don't know where it's going to take me. I don't know if I'll ever get a sponsorship. I don't know if this is going to be big or not, but I do appreciate your support in these small things. So thank you to my friends who have shown up and shown out, who have liked, shared, and subscribed, who have laughed at my many hiccups on my videos. Thank you so much. Thank you. Shauna Pineapple, that's Shauna on YouTube. Thank you so much for being there and sharing your words of wisdom with me. So guys, thank you. And I just want to say cheers, and I don't have a glass of anything, but cheers to many more years as long as God wants me to do this. So cheers to many more years on YouTube. Thank you. Bye.